Well, here at the City of Las Vegas, we don't just look out for humans, we look out for our animals as well. In late July, a call came in to our animal control officers from a concerned citizen who found a little puppy trapped behind a grate in a water drainage area. Well, within minutes, 2 of our animal control officers were there, determined to get the little girl out. We spoke with their supervisor, who said she's not surprised at all. For our animal control officers, it's just all in a day's work. She is so tiny you can barely see her behind the grate. But Officer Samuel Majors found her in minutes after the call came in from a concerned citizen who spotted her trapped in about a foot of water. We sat down with Sergeant Cynthia Levitt at a safe 6 feet to hear how a dog now named Ursula was saved by 2 Las Vegas animal control officers.
Somebody had called and said that there was a dog stuck in like a culvert. It's like the runoff from one of the parks, and the dog was behind a grate and there was water in there and it couldn't get out. So the 2 officers went, Officer Majors and Officer Kuykendall. They went down there, and in order to get to the dog, they actually put on trash bags and taped it so they could walk through the water. And because she was so scared, they had to use a come-along, which is the long stick with a leash, and they actually got to pull her out of the area and took her to the shelter.
Since she had no identifying microchip or collar and no one came to claim her for the 72 hours the Animal Foundation holds animals in case an owner comes looking for a lost pet, she was handed over to a PAW partner rescue in Pahrump.
She can't be adopted because she's just terrified. So they actually let her go to a rescue in Pahrump. It's called Pets Worth Saving. And I called them today and they said she's doing fantastic, very shy, but once she warms up, she's doing well. They're going to keep her for a couple more weeks and then they're going to put her up for adoption.
Sergeant Levitt says the officers do everything they can to reunite pets with owners, but if they can't, the shelter is the best place for them to be safe and get a second chance. She says the Las Vegas team is second to none.
Extraordinary. We do everything we can when we come across an animal to try to return it. We have scanners in our truck. If there's a chip on it, we try to find the owners. We do everything we can not to bring it to the shelter. So if it has a tag on it, we call the vet. If it's got an ID tag, we'll call the number on it. If it has a chip, we will find out. So if we can't get a hold of anybody or it's not linked to anybody, then we take it to the shelter and then they further research it.
So now this 2-year-old Chihuahua mix is getting her second chance thanks to animal control. Pets Are Worth Saving rescue and a concerned citizen who didn't just pass by an animal in trouble. There's a really good chance Ursula has been adopted by now, but if you're interested, you can go to the Facebook or you can Google Pets Are Worth Saving in Pahrump. Look for Ursula or any pet you might want to adopt. If you're looking for a forever furry friend, look at all of the rescue leagues in our community as well as our Animal Foundation.